Okay. Hi. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to argue. Okay. And most of it will be against or with women. How, in general, women argue. But also, I've seen a lot of guys that argue in that same way. So, argument, you start with any kind of subject. You were too drunk, you came too late, you smoked weed, doesn't matter. You came on a disagreement, you want yellow, she wants red, or she did something wrong, or you did something wrong, and argument starts. In general, when people are wrong, are wrong, and they don't want to admit they were wrong, they start doing one of these three factors. First of all, they start changing the subject. They start changing a subject to when you were wrong. So when you catch them on their fault, when you catch them on when they were wrong, they would change to a subject in the past when you were wrong, and you might have said sorry, or you might have not even said sorry, or that topic hadn't have been discussed, but they just change the subject. Doesn't matter to what. Somebody died, she's sad, she's on her period, doesn't matter, the subject is being changed. That's the first factor. When somebody changes the subject, what do you need to do about it? Well, it's really simple. You just say, okay, we'll discuss that later, but first we're going to finish this topic, and then we can move on to another topic. They'll move heaven and earth to change the subject, but because the instant the subject is changed, it's not about them anymore, it's about something else, and they won't admit that they were wrong. So if they would move heaven and earth to change the subject, you need to move heaven and earth to stay on that subject, and on that subject you need to attack it with questions, not with facts. You did this and you did that. No. Attack it with questions from their perspective. How do you think I felt when you? What would you felt if I did that? What do you think? Would you like your daughter or your son or somebody else you love do that same thing? So attack it with question, making him or her understand you. Don't start with facts. You did this, and don't start blaming them. You are this, or you are a bad person, or you are lazy. Okay? You can, like, for instance, if someone is lazy, you can say, what if I was as organized or as organized as you? How would our house be? If they answer that, they would know that, okay, they're kind of lazy, or they would be in a bad situation. Okay, so that's also a really strong way to win arguments, by questions and by not by facts. The facts come at the end of a discussion. Okay, so the first thing, like I said, people start running away from the subject that they were wrong. They would move heaven and earth to change the subject. Okay. The second strategy, if you keep pulling them back on the same topic, a lot of times you get an answer like, I don't want to talk to this. I don't want to talk about this right now. I don't feel like talking about this. I'm not good. I'm not well. A lot of excuses, a lot of reasons to flee the topic, to flee the reason why they were wrong. And what you need to do is, and you need to understand also this, when they say, I don't feel like talking about it, that's only the 50% of the equation. You also have a saying in this. If this is a relationship, or if it's your friend or family, or no matter what, the person that says, I don't want to talk about this right now, it's only half of the people actually deciding to discuss or not. That decision isn't the final. You can say, well, I do, and as long as you're 50 and I'm 50, So it's not that if you decide that you don't want to, we have to 100% completely agree. Because I decide to, we have to talk about it. Okay? So understand that. So the first thing, they would change the subject. The second thing, they would flee the situation because they just won't admit that they were wrong. And the third one is they become hysterical, hyper emotional, start crying, start yelling, scratching, biting. I don't know what kind of relationships you are, but stuff like that happens. So when they get hyper emotional, the only thing you need to do then is just wait and show them that whatever happens then has no effect on you, even if it does. Don't let the emotional part get you. Don't start apologizing. Don't start crying. Just wait. Calm them down. Okay, calm down, honey. Here, have a glass of water, have some chocolate, whatever. Just calm the situation down. Show them that the emotional part has no effect on you. That it's just, emotions are temporarily. They feel bad now, they will feel good right after, or they feel good now. Emotions will pass. So understand that if she's crying right now, maybe she was laughing her ass off 10 minutes ago, or she will 10 minutes later. Emotions is not a final point to be. It's actually a road to get somewhere. So when they become hyper emotional, or people become hyper emotional, just wait till it's done, and when it's done, take them back to the same topic that you discussed and you think she is wrong in a calmer voice. Just keep going to that same topic as long as, to the point where it's finished, to the point when it's discussed, she verbally or he accepts that they were wrong. They say, I was wrong, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. If you do not come to that point in a relationship, that's bad, because verbally accepting something or verbally saying something has a lot more, it has a lot of power. Don't underestimate that. So if they don't verbally say that they were sorry, something stays within them, in their heart or in their soul, I don't know, but it doesn't completely go away. They don't completely forgive you, or you don't completely forgive them. Excuse me. So as long as it's not said that they were wrong and you were right, you can go on. It's not to a point of you absolutely being right. They don't necessarily need to tell you you were right. It's just that they need to say that they were wrong. They need to accept stuff. People who were wrong need to accept that, because it's not good. It's not healthy for a relationship if someone is wrong and they don't admit that they were wrong. They just like wash over it, and that's not healthy. Some stuff you need to verbally accept and actually say it. Okay, so those are the three aspects how people, and most of the time women, I don't know why, but I had a lot of discussions with women. I mean, when I say a lot, my entire life I have always had discussions with women, so that's why I know how they argue right now. I have discussions with my wife, and before sharing this with you, I've been and I've talked to a lot of women about this, and I told them that you argue this way. This is your tactic. This is your strategy of arguing. The ones who are close to me, mom, wife, sister-in-law, they confirmed that yeah, we argued like that. That's our strategy of arguing. Okay, so to just summarize the entire package. First of all, people in general who argue, flee away. Change the subject. First of all, they change the subject. They start, because that's the most easy way. Just change the subject, make it about you, blame you. You say sorry, and it's over. Second of all, they would run away. I don't feel like talking. I'm sick. I'm not good. I'm not well. I want to talk to you about this later. And third of all, hyper emotional, screaming, yelling, crying, whatever. And to actually close an argument is when one of the two parts. One of the two. In an argument, one of the two people in an argument say they were right or they were wrong. So somebody has to say they were wrong, and somebody has to say, okay, it's not I was right. No, that's bad to say. But just say it's okay, forgiven and forgotten, hug, and water under the bridge, and it's done. Okay. That's about it. How people argue. In my next video, in one of my next videos, I'll teach you how to win every argument, not specifically with women, but like even when you were wrong, how to win arguments like that. I'll talk to you about that in a future video. Thank you for watching. I would like to hear any kind of comment, criticism. I was bad, I was good, I was wrong, I was right. Women, men, shoot. I'm happy to read them all and try to think the way you think. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.